Thanks, Andy. What a beautiful night. And now we're on to our new candidate for our College Station City Council Place 5 race. Bob Yancy says he's created countless jobs in College Station and wants to grow careers for people if he's elected. And KAGS' William Johnson caught up with him at POV Coffee in Bryan to see.
Just so I understand more about your background, what drew you to the Bryan College Station area?
Well, I got out of the Air Force in 1989 and was married with 2 kids, and we decided to move our family here so that I could finish my degree at Texas A&M University.
Awesome. What's your degree in?
Political science.
Figures. Have you held any political offices before?
Well, not appointed political positions, but never elected office, no sir.
I think I saw you were CEO of, correct me if I'm wrong, is it MEMData?
Yes, upon arriving here, went to work for the City of College Station as a public information officer, held that job through the early to mid-90s, and would later form a medical technology company with my wife and high school sweetheart. And we owned that business for some 16 years before selling it.
So what do you like to do in your free time?
I get the distinct honor and pleasure of interviewing, along with other fellow veterans, outstanding young people who are seeking appointments to our nation's military academies. And I also walk my dogs every morning.
What are some of the accomplishments you've seen in College Station that you really just want to expand on if you were elected?
The ability for us to continue with a job creation environment that is productive and efficient and allows those types of careers to take place. You need to ensure fiscal responsibility. You need to hold the line on taxes. You need to be wary of burdensome regulations, because all of those things interfere with the ability to create jobs and increase compensation and enhance the careers of the employees that you work with.
Are there any shortcomings you've seen in the past 10 years in College Station that you'd like to solve if you were elected, along with your fellow council members?
With growth comes challenges, and in order to be efficient and to grow efficiently, I think our municipalities need to work better together, as well as Brazos County and Texas A&M University. And I believe I have a record of, on any of the boards, commissions, or committees that I'm involved in, getting all the stakeholders around the table.
Now, you mentioned your record, so specifically, what makes you stand out as a candidate as opposed to the other people who are running?
I've got a lot of time on my hands, and I just believe of the candidates running, but this is for the citizens to decide, but I believe that I could have the most immediate impact right away. Having worked at City Hall, for example, this is only 2 years, this seat, and so they say it takes a full term in order to make a difference. So in order for this to not be a lost 2 years in Place 5, perhaps the citizens will agree that I'm the best choice because I worked at City Hall and I'm familiar with the organization.
Sometimes people can look to politicians and expect them to be perfect, to not mess up whatsoever. Do you think that that level of accountability is fair?
And I think that's a fair question. I find local governance refreshing in that it's more civil, it's nonpartisan. We don't have to identify as something other than who we are.
A lot of people tend to put their identity in something. What do you tend to put your identity in first?
I guess my identity encapsulated to me would be grandfather, father, husband, veteran, business owner, and committed citizen to the town that I love, which is College Station, Texas.
And tomorrow we're on to our final candidate in this race, Willie Blackman. And you can see his interview tomorrow on KAGS News at 6 and 10. And for the whole candidate series, KAGSTV.com.